Not too much vlogs as well. I do like not too much. You said I got to work on keeping. You said I got to work on keeping my tone the same. Yeah, I mean, just like, I'm not just trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude to Snappa, but she has to understand, like, y'all got to stop propping her up. That's the issue. Because she thinks she thinks she's one of the girls. She ain't built the self-confidence yet. And a lot of you bitches not bitches, you guys are ladies. A lot of you ladies on Messy Talk are really girls who are really women built in confidence. I've seen the way have y'all dress, the way y'all talk, the way y'all move, the way y'all get y'all money. And to have someone like Snap around you is like, it gives her this false hope that, oh, I earned my ability to be with confident women. There's way too many confident women on Messy Talk for Snappa to even be around. She's got to learn the hard way. She got to let this nigga he ain't degraded her enough, okay? She ain't hit her bottom yet. And stop platforming her. Not stop platforming, but it would be nice if you quit platforming her, because it's giving her this false illusion that she's really one of them girls. She's not one of the girls. She ain't got no self-confidence. She can learn it, and you're welcome to teach her that, but she ain't really got it. And by platforming her, you're making her think, oh, I'm one of the cool kids. No, you're not. You're not a cool kid. You can't be a cool kid if you don't get your hair done. I'm setting the rules for me. You can't be a cool kid if you don't get your hair done. You can't be a cool kid if you don't get your nails done. You can't be a cool kid if you don't, have a Pilates instructor and a yoga instructor. You can't be a cool kid if you don't know how to intermittent fast. You can't be a cool kid if you're not getting a Wagyu steak once a month. You're not a cool kid. That's how I treat it. You're not a cool kid. You're not a cool kid. And I'm not going to just allow someone who's not a cool kid to come over here and think she's going, yap. Like, girl, we not the same. I can yap over here and yell and cuss and scream, but you can't do that. You got to go and get some confidence before you try to step to me and think you're just going to get in my box because the request button is on. I didn't block you because I feel like you need to hear this message. But you need to go get some self-confidence. You need to go get some self-confidence. You can't kick it with me without that. You can't kick it with me without that. You can't. You cannot. That includes my platform. You just can't. Like, y'all giving y'all. I mean, it's not y'all fault, but Snappa got this. She got this thing in her head where she's like, she's not one of us. Sorry, you're not. You're just not. I know it sounds classist and elitist, but shit, maybe we got to get niggas like James away from her. Like, James is the issue. Snappa is the, what do you call it? Like, the aftermath of whatever he does. She's like, she's like she's the petroleum after you refine the oil. She's just the byproduct. She's just what comes after he has rained terror across her household. She's just the byproduct of it. Do you understand? Like, yeah, she's the byproduct. She's just, she's just, she's like, after he ran the household, her confidence is what's left, right? Which is nothing. She's got no self-confidence. And that occurs because she's in a household with a man terrorizing everyone. That man is dangerous. I don't care I don't care. I will argue you down on the internet. I will argue you down on the internet. You cannot tell me that man is not dangerous. You cannot tell me that man is not verbally abusive. You can't. He is. We've seen that for years. We've seen that for years, for too long. Like, that's come on, man. 1 month is too long. James has been doing this for 5 years, since 2020 on this app, like maybe 2021. I'll say 4 years, like, it's just crazy. What's up, Trina? It's just crazy. That man is like, I'm just sick of it. I am. I'm sorry. Like, if I didn't watch those clips today, I promise you I wouldn't have had nothing to say, but I saw them. I saw them. I saw those clips today. I saw those. Now James said I can't have kids. Okay, James. You said you sick of it and talking shit. I can do that. As a grown woman who pays bills, who earns an income, I can do that. I'm not arguing with that lady. Let me read some other comments. You said you can't help those that don't help themselves. Exactly. This is from Here for a Laugh. Is this Laugh? You said Nosy James said I read that. You said legally he had got one of his, oh God, not the pregnant cousin. You said, baby, I'm not reading that either. You said, even if it, even if you don't love yourself enough, at least love your kids enough. That's true. You said, a certain age is called growing up, and some self-discipline and just a little dignity, you know? Yeah, it's a mess, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just, hold on. I gotta charge this. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I just feel bad for everybody involved. You said, please answer me. What was your question? I'm sorry. You said, where was all this ish when I was on the clock? Who's that? You got a job? Okay, I'm friend. That's news to me. I'm sorry. I didn't even know. I'm not even trying to sound mean. I had no idea you worked. You said, I don't know none of these folks. But here being nosy. I mean, I didn't know she had a job, y'all. I'm sorry. What? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being very honest. So she said she was on the clock. I didn't know. But I'm not trying to argue with her. I'm probably just going to mute her right now because, you know, I just feel like she needs to. Let me just mute her. I feel like she's, you know, she's got bigger fish to fry and it's not me. You said that's a dumbass statement. Yeah, I think so. She said, you got a job. Who, me? Yes, I got a job. How do you think I live in this beautiful apartment? How do you think I... Yes, I have a job. I guess, you guys. I don't get flued out to Atlanta for free, like you guys, to cover stuff. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's worth arguing. I don't want to argue with Snappa. Like, I just feel bad even just saying the things I said because I know she has very low self-esteem and it's not worth it, you know? You said same. I don't know them either, but I'm listening. You said no, nosy. I'm saying how you said it. Oh, you said I'm wondering how did she ever meet that man? I don't know, friend. You got to ask her. I mean, she has the ability to go live herself. From what I hear, not from what I saw, I want to make that clear, but from what I hear, her and him have been live all day long. I only saw one clip from last night of them in the live together. But apparently, allegedly, they have been live all day. She does not have to be here. She can go and be somewhere else. She can go live herself and let off her steam. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't got to be here. You don't got to be in every... When you do something on the internet, everyone is going to either see it at some point and have commentary on it. You cannot police what people think and say, right? You cannot police that. You can't police that. Like, as much as Snappa had tried, as much as you can't police that. You cannot go to everybody's live stream and be like, let me come up there and you can't do that. Your beef is at home. If you do stuff on the internet and everyone's like, oh, let me give my thoughts and opinions on it. We are allowed to give our thoughts and opinions. If you didn't want people to know that horrific detail about you and your husband, don't be on the internet arguing with him on live stream. It's just very strange behavior. And then to try and come into a live stream, my live stream of all places, this is the worst place to come, right? Especially me being slightly informed, to tell me about you can't tell me about myself. It's just her whole sense, her and James, they're just so like, it's just bewildering. I can't really explain it. You know what I mean? It's not toxic or feral. It's just, yeah, maybe feral. It's just like, I can't explain it. It's hard to explain because, again, you guys, I've been seeing how they've been interacting with each other for 4 or 5 years, you know, from seeing them on the morning show to seeing the other clips of them. It's just like, I would say 40 to 45. It's just bewildering. It's very bewildering, you know? And I wish she would have just let them help her a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. I wish she would have just let those girls help her and get out and we wouldn't be having this conversation, you know? It's just a mess.